NCERT solutions for the chapter Inverse Trigonometric Functions, exercise 2.1. Question number 1. Find the principal values of the following. Sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. So what is the formula? Sine inverse of minus x is equal to minus sine inverse of x. And cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x. And tan inverse of minus x is equal to minus tan inverse of x. Then cot inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse of x. And cosecant inverse of minus x is equal to minus cosecant inverse of x. And secant inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus secant inverse of x. Here, for sine inverse of minus x, for sine inverse, inside sine inverse, we usually have numbers. Okay, either positive or negative, we will have numbers inside sine inverse. Whereas for normal trigonometric function sine, we will have it as an angle in terms of theta or in terms of pi by 2 or pi or whatever be. Okay, something in the form of pi we will have when you have trigonometric function sine theta. Theta is any angle. Okay, sine of angle, and sine inverse will have value. Okay, any value which is a number. Now here this will give us an answer in the terms of pi. That is, this will give us the degree as the answer. Okay, either the degree, or we can write it in the form of pi. Okay, and similarly for cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, cosecant inverse, and secant inverse, if it is having minus of such values, the formula is given to be minus sine inverse of x in the case of sine inverse of minus x, and tan of minus x is equal to minus tan inverse of x. Cosecant inverse of minus x is equal to minus cosecant inverse of x. For these three things, directly take the negative outside. Okay, for cos, cot, and secant, the formulas are pi minus pi minus pi minus the corresponding functions. Now here sine inverse, it is having the domain as minus 1 comma closed 1 to closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, the value of sine inverse, the domain is from minus 1 to 1 to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So whenever sine inverse of some element is given, means here sine inverse of 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Check whether this value is lying between this domain or not. Minus 1 by 2 is lying between minus 1 and 1, because minus 1 and 1 will be here minus 1 1 0 0. So minus 1 by 2 will be exactly in the middle of minus 1 and 0. So this is actually in the domain. Therefore this one will be giving an answer in between this value minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, so check whether this given question, in this question the given value is lying between the domain or not. For sine inverse, this is a domain and this is the codomain. For cos inverse, the domain is given to be minus 1 comma 1 closed 1 to closed interval 0 comma pi. Okay, if for cos inverse, the domain is minus 1 comma 1 and the range is 0 comma pi. For cos inverse, sine inverse, tan inverse, the domain is minus 1 comma 1 minus 1 comma 1. For tan inverse, it is whole real numbers. So for cot inverse, it is whole real numbers, and for cosecant inverse, it is whole real numbers minus open interval minus 1 comma 1, and for secant inverse, it is whole real numbers minus minus 1 comma 1. For sine inverse and cos inverse, domains are same. For tan inverse and cot inverse, domains are same, and for cosecant inverse and secant inverse, the domains are same. Okay, when coming to the range and codomain are same for all the sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, cosecant inverse, secant inverse, because this domain, this is the domain, and this codomain is actually equal to the range. Here also the codomain is same as the range. Now the range of tan inverse is given as open interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Okay, as like sine inverse, we have for tan inverse. For sine inverse, it is closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. For tan inverse, it is open minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. For cot inverse, it is open 0 comma pi. For cos inverse, it is closed 0 comma pi, and for cot inverse, it is open 0 comma pi. And for cosecant inverse, the secant inverse, the same thing except 0. Okay, at 0, cosecant is not defined. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, closed interval minus 0. Okay, because cosecant is actually 1 by sine. Sine 0 infinity. So which is the sine 0 which is equal to 0 and cosecant will become infinity. Therefore, this is not valid. Therefore, cosecant inverse of x is having the range to be closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 minus singleton 0. And this one is equal to closed interval 0 comma pi minus singleton pi by 2. Fine. Next. Moving on to the problem, it is sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 is any value lying between minus 1 to 1. Therefore, this is valid for this formula. This formula is only valid if the domain, this x is actually this x, this term, whatever be present here, this term lying in this domain only. Otherwise, it is not defined. So here, sine inverse of minus 1 by 2 is minus sine inverse of 1 by 2. Okay, think about the angle for which the sine is giving answer as 1 by 2. Okay, how will you write 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree, and 90 degree. So 0 degree is 0, 30 degree is pi by 6, 45 degree is pi by 4. 60 degree is pi by 3 and 90 is pi by 2. In terms of pi, I have written in the top, and in the terms of degree, I have written here. What is sine? Sine 0, it is 0. Sine 30, it is 1 by 2. Sine 45, 1 by root 2. Sine 60, root 3 by 2. Sine 90, it is 1. So for cos, the same thing is reversed. 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. And for tan, it is actually sine by cos is tan. So 0 by 1 which is equal to 0. And 1 by 2 by 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, 1. And root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2, it is root 3. 1 by 0, it is infinity. So for tan, these are the values. Okay. And for cot, we have it as infinity. The reverse of tan is cot. So infinity, root 3, 1, 1 by root 3 and 0. And next we need to find for cosecant. Cosecant is 1 by sine theta. So just put 1 divided by sine theta. 1 by 1 by 0 which is equal to infinity. And 1 divided by 1 by 2. Write the ulta part. Take the denominator as numerator and the numerator as denominator. So we have 2. Here root 2 and here 2 by root 3 and here 1. So secant is actually exactly opposite of cosecant. So we will have 1, 2 by root 3, root 2, 2 and infinity. These are the values of the angles. Now here sine inverse of 1 by 2. So for what angle sine is giving 1 by 2? For pi by 6, that is 30 degree. So the answer is equal to minus pi by 6. That's it. Very simple problem. Sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. First check this number is lying in this domain or not. Yes, it is lying. So we go by this formula. Sine inverse of minus x is equal to minus sine inverse of x. So that is minus sine inverse of 1 by 2. Just look in the table. For what value of sine theta? For what value of theta? We get the sine value to be equal to 1 by 2. For pi by 6, that is 30 degree. The value is 1 by 2. So therefore, this outside negative is as it is, and this value is equal to pi by 6. So hence we get the answer of this first question. This is equal to minus pi by 6 is the answer. So for the second question, cos inverse of root 3 by 2, there is no negative at all. So for what angle cos is giving root 3 by 2? For what angle it is giving root 3 by 2? It is giving for pi by 6, that is 30 degree. Therefore, the answer is pi by 6. Next question, cosecant inverse of 2. Okay, cosecant inverse of 2 means there is no negative. So we have to think for what value, for what theta angle cosecant is having 2. Okay, if cosecant is given, think about sine. What is the sine values? Sine 0, 0. Sine 30 degree, 0 degree, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3 and pi by 2. Okay, sine 30 is 1 by 2. And sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2 and sine 90 is 1. Now they are asking us to find the cosecant inverse of 2. That is reverse of 1 by 2 which gives 2. So the answer is cosecant inverse of 2 is equal to pi by 6 is the answer. Next, tan inverse of minus root 3. Now, this formula is tan inverse of minus root 3. What is the domain for tan inverse? Tan inverse domain is whole real numbers. Minus root 3 is a real number. Okay, it is valid. And tan inverse of this one minus root 3, which is equal to, what is the formula? Tan inverse of minus x is equal to minus tan inverse of x is the formula. Okay, so we will have this one as tan inverse is a function from real numbers to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this is tan inverse of minus root 3 is written as minus tan inverse of root 3. Okay, for what value of tan it is root 3? It is pi by 3. That is for 60 degree. Tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. So 60 can be written as pi by 3. So the answer is equal to minus pi by 3. Next question, find the principal values of the following. Cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. Okay, the formula is cos inverse, the domain is minus 1 to 1. Yes, to the closed interval 0 comma pi. Okay, so cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. We need to find this minus 1 by 2 is actually lying between this interval, domain interval. So we can take the formula cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x. So this is equal to pi minus cos inverse of, that is cos inverse of minus 1 by 2 is equal to pi minus cos inverse of 1 by 2, which is equal to, for what value of theta, this cos is giving the answer to be 1 by 2. So for that we need only sine theta. What is 0 degree? 30 degree, that is a 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, 60 degree is given to be pi by 3, and 90 degree is given to be pi by 2. So sine 0, 0, sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, and sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and sine 90 is 1. Here cos is just exactly the reverse of sine. So 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, and 0. So here cos inverse of 1 by 2. It is coming at pi by 3 angle. So the answer is pi minus, this one is given to be pi by 3, which is equal to 3 pi minus pi by 3. When you take LCM, that is 2 pi by 3 is the answer. Next, we need to evaluate tan inverse of minus 1. What is tan inverse of minus 1? What is the formula? Minus tan inverse of 1. Because tan inverse, what is the domain? Tan inverse a function from whole real numbers to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So here whole real number, minus 1 is a real number. Okay, so the formula is tan inverse of minus x is equal to minus tan inverse of x. So that is equal to minus tan inverse of 1. That is equal to minus, what is, for what value of tan it is 1? Tan 45 degree is 1. Tan pi by 4. Okay, fine. So this is minus pi by 4 is the answer. Next question, find the principal values of the following. So secant inverse of 2 by root 3, no negative part. So we can directly find, well, write cos theta and we can find secant theta. Okay, cos 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degrees, 60 degree and 90 degrees. Okay, cos 0 is 1. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. And cos 90 degree is equal to 0. For secant, it is ulta of cos. That is 1 by cos is secant, right? So this is 1. This is 2 by root 3. Root 2, 2, 0. So 2 by root 3 is coming at pi by 6. That is 30 degree is written to be pi by 6 is the answer. Next, cot inverse of root 3. Cot inverse of root 3, which is equal to, for what value or for what degree cot is giving root 3 as the answer. So cot theta. Cot theta is inverse of tan theta. Tan theta, what is the angle? Tan 0 degree is equal to 0. Tan 0 is 0. Tan 90 degree is infinity. So in between it is 1 by root 3 and here root 3 and 1. So cot is the exact reverse of tan, right? So you will have cot theta is equal to infinity, root 3, 1, 1 by root 3 and 0. So here we are having it as root 3 for the angle 30 degree. So this is equal to pi by 6 is the answer. 30 degree means pi by 6. So next question, cos inverse of minus 1 by root 2. Okay. Cos inverse of minus 1 by root 2. So for what is the formula? Cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x. Right. So you will have it as pi cos inverse of minus 1 by root 2 is equal to pi minus cos inverse of 1 by root 2. For what angle cos is having 1 by root 2? For 45 degrees. So 45 degrees is pi minus pi by 4, which is equal to 4 pi minus pi divided by 4, which is equal to 3 pi by 4 is the answer. Next, for cosecant inverse of minus root 2. Cosecant inverse of minus root 2 is equal to minus cosecant inverse of root 2. So for what angle it is giving root 2? Cosecant, when you are asked to find for cosecant, just think about sine. Sine, when you have cosecant, just think about sine. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. Sine 45 degree is 1 by root 2 actually. So therefore, reverse you will get it as root 2, right? So cosecant inverse of root 2 is minus pi by 4 because 45 degree. At cosecant 45 degree, we get the answer to be root 2. Therefore, 45 is represented by pi by 4. This minus as it is. So cosecant inverse of minus root 2 is equal to minus pi by 4 is the answer. Question number 11. We need to find the values of the following. Tan inverse of 1 plus cos inverse of minus 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2. So we will find one by one. What is tan inverse of 1? For what angle we will have tan to be 1? For 45 degree, that is pi by 4. Next we need to find cos inverse of 1 minus 1 by 2. Okay. What is cos of minus x? Pi minus cos inverse of x. Okay, which is equal to pi minus. For what angle cos is having 1 by 2? We will write for sine theta and cos theta. Okay, sine 0 is 0. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. This is 30 degree. And 90 degree. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. And sine 90 is 1. So the reverse will give us 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. Okay. So cos inverse of 1 by 2. For what angle? 60 degree. That is pi by 3. So that is equal to 3 pi minus pi by 3, which is equal to 2 pi by 3. Next question. Sine inverse of minus 1 by 2, which is equal to minus sine inverse of 1 by 2. The formula is sine inverse of minus x is equal to minus sine inverse of x. And cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x is the formula. Okay. Next, we are going to use this formula, and for what angle it is having 1 by 2? For 30 degree. That is minus pi by 6. So the answer will be tan inverse of 1 plus cos inverse of minus 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2 is equal to pi by 4 plus 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 6. So we need to find the LCM of 4, 3 and 6. So by 2 table it is 2, 3, 3. Again by 2 table 1, 3, 3 and 3 table 1, 1, 1. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12 is the LCM, which is equal to 12. And here 4 3s are 12. So 3 into pi plus 3 into 4s are 12. So 4 into 2 pi minus 6 into 2s are 12. So 2 into pi, which is equal to 3 pi plus 2 pi is equal to 5 pi. Sorry, 3 pi plus 4 2s are 8 pi. That is 3 pi plus 8 pi minus 2 pi divided by 12. 3 plus 8 is 11 pi. 11 pi minus 2 pi divided by 12, which is equal to 9 pi by 12. 9 and 12 cancels and the answer is 3 pi by 4. So the answer is equal to 3 pi by 4 is the answer. Next question. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus 2 times of sine inverse of 1 by 2. So we need to find the values. So cos inverse of 1 by 2 we can directly evaluate because there is no negative. For what value of theta we have cos angle to be 1 by 2, that is equal to cos 0 is 1, 0 degree is 1, cos 30 degrees equal to root 3 by 2, cos 45 degrees equal to 1 by root 2, cos 60 degrees equal to 1 by 2. So for 60 degrees, so this can be written as pi by 3. Okay, plus 2 times of, for what angle of sine we have 1 by 2, sine theta is equal to, sine 0 is 0, sine 30 degree is 1 by 2, so 30 degree can be written as pi by 6. So 2 and this one 6 cancels, so pi by 3 plus pi by 3, which is equal to 2 pi by 3 is the answer. Next question. If sine inverse of x is equal to y, then we need to find the y. That means the range. Sine inverse is a function from minus 1 comma 1 to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Here, this is the value of y. Y lies between this one. So the answer is given to be this. Interval can be written as in terms of inequality as minus pi by 2 less than or equal to a less than or equal to pi by 2. Okay. If the closed interval a comma b means this can be written as a is less than or equal to x less than or equal to. If x belongs to this interval means this is the answer. If x belongs to one side closed and one side open means you will have a less than or equal to x less than b. Open interval means strictly less than. Closed interval means less than or equal to. If x belongs to open a and closed b means a is less than x less than or equal to b. And if x belongs to open interval a comma b means both the sides we have the less than inequality, strict inequality. Okay, now there is no equality holds. Okay, fine. This is the answer. Now here y is lying between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Close interval pi by 2. Because sine inverse of x means x is lying where? Where does the x lies? X lies between x is belonging to minus 1 to plus 1. So the x is lying between minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. X is lying between this interval and y is lying between this interval. Next question, tan inverse of root 3 minus secant inverse of minus root 2. So this one can be written as tan inverse of root 3. So for what angle we are getting root 3? Tan angle, tan pi by 3, that is equal to tan 60 degrees equal to root 3. So we will have it as pi by 3 as the answer minus secant inverse of minus 2. Okay, what is the formula for secant inverse of minus 2? Secant inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus secant inverse of x. So this is pi by 3 minus pi minus secant inverse of 2. So for what value of secant we have the answer to be 2. So think about the cos theta. For what angle we get 1 by 2 for cos? For cos, the 1 by 2 comes when theta is equal to 60 degree. The same thing comes here. So pi by 3 minus pi minus 60 degree can be represented as pi by 3. So this is equal to pi by 3 minus pi plus pi by 3. When you take LCM, this is 1. When you take LCM, you have 3 pi minus 3 pi plus pi, which is equal to 2 pi minus 3 pi by 3, which is equal to minus pi by 3 is the answer. So the answer is option B, minus pi by 3. Hence, we have solved the questions of the chapter Inverse Trigonometric Functions, exercise 2.1.